gamers! Welcome to another Gamers Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Master Yi game, and before you think you're
Sorry, I couldn't keep it up. Before you think your microphone is or your audio is screwed up. Ah, man. Sorry, I wanted to do that for a lot longer, but I couldn't keep it up. Anyway, we are going to do a Master Yi game. Master Yi is over here chilling in base, and he is not going to go jungle, so that means he is going AP. At least normally it means that, and we will see which lane that he picks. It seems that we have a jungler on the enemy team, but not on our team. So once again about junglers, I will. I've said this countless times already, but I will say it again because people don't seem to realize. Junglers are only useful if you can farm with your top laner. If you have a 1 versus 1 top lane and you lose, there's no problem. If you have a 2 versus 1 top lane and you have a jungler, but the enemy team doesn't, and your top lane can't farm, then you're screwed anyway, because you do have, well, you have to get that farm going. And whether you get that from the jungle or from your top lane, it doesn't really matter. And man, all kinds of harass going off on Crazyi here, who is going to recall and is going to be late back in lane. And the whole dance party here, the party of 5. Anyway, yeah, I've discussed this many times already. But yeah, normally a 2 versus 1 lane is easily won. But you have to win it by quite a big margin. Wow, are we really going to push the mid lane straight off? Holy crap. This can actually result in a very early tower kill. And a very easy lane for whoever is mid. Master Yi just jumping in there. And we are going to go in and get killed. No, he's actually still alive because only one guy followed him. So they do about 20% damage to the tower. It is not worth it, of course, at this point. But Master Yi goes down, in fact. I kind of forgot to follow him. But it seems that we now have a double kill for us here. At least this should be a double kill. No! Sivir! Oh my god! She loses a sure kill to go after another kill that was already there. And yeah, that was a shame. She should have picked up the Alistar, definitely. Oh, it's nice. They added a new graphics to the minimap. Of course, the graphics is already used in Dota, so I kind of guess they saw it there and just wanted the same thing. In Dota, it's used to teleport, or for the teleports, because Dota, of course, doesn't have a recall. But yeah, you can see on the minimap where people are teleporting in. But it's a similar thing. It also has kind of a, well, the similar mechanism. You teleport, and that's why you can see why someone is standing still. I already saw it on the cartridge, but I thought it was just a, well, a graphics bug. But no, they actually added something new, which is cool. I like that. And you know what they say? It's better to steal something and make it awesome than to make up something which is really bad. I mean, they have a really nice expression here in the Netherlands for that, which actually rhymes, almost. But it doesn't actually rhyme, but it is kind of the way it is. I mean, it's better to steal something and just, well, use it or use something that someone else made up because it actually works and you know it works and it's good. And yeah, to use something where, yeah, you haven't experimented properly and things like that. Anyway, we do get the middle tower, and I don't really understand why the enemy team isn't just pushing bottom lane. Because obviously, yeah, you're going to lose one tower then, but Crazyi should have been able to hold off for a little bit longer than this. He got poked quite a bit there, And of course that should never happen. You should never allow yourself to get poked down this hard early in the game. Just stand back and do your thing, kill the minions, because the minions are really all that stands between, well, your opponent's team and your opponent's team getting killed. Of course we are going to grab a kill here, and Sivir might actually go down. Yes, she is going to go down. And yeah, again, I will say it again, the rocket jump from Tristana resets after a kill. So you might want to keep that in mind before posting in the comments, how did she jump twice in 3 seconds? Because yeah, that really makes no sense at all if you know the skill, because it's just the way it works. Anyway, Master Yi saving himself there with a very nice meditate, I should say. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, and we are going to push mid lane. Still, Vi, by the way, is destroying a turret over here, and that's exactly what she should have done. 27 minions. Oh, let me set the rest as well, because I only set the junglers, which weren't even junglers. No, I set the bottom lane here as well. Actually, the whole left team is proper, but there is no real division over here. I guess I could safely say those two, but for the rest, yeah, it can be Asriel or the Sivir. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Let's just keep it at that. Yeah, because Master Yi can go mid, Anivia can go mid, Asriel can go mid, and even Sivir can go mid, and of course Fiddlesticks can go mid. Actually, just everyone can go mid. Top lane, maybe not so much. Bottom lane, yeah, support-wise, we would probably have Master Yi or Fiddlesticks. And yeah, top lane, really, whatever. You can do whatever there. It is, of course, the well, the tactic that is involved here that kind of screws up the whole meta. But it is nice. It is nice to see this. So, by the way, yeah, a lot of people commented on the fact that I said that you should always go boots and potions first in my last video. I'm not really sure whether that is wrong. I mean, boots and potions is still the best way to open. It gives you, I mean, there are other builds that you can use, but boots and potions give you protection from skill shot, protection from ganks, and give you a lot of regen against poke. And all in all, yeah, I still think it's the best way to start. So I'm not really sure what kind of meta change people are talking about when they say, well, boots and potions aren't really good now anymore, or aren't the best way to start off. I still think they're the best way to start off. So Master Yi doing a very nice trick there, using his meditate in tower range to allow the rest of his team to just freely hit the tower a couple of times before the minions come in. Then he runs back and yeah, just gets that, well, they get that tower without taking any damage. Of course, now the mid lane is being pushed because nobody is defending anymore, and they push it 3 versus 1. Well, Fiddlesticks just came in, so he couldn't really save it at all. And we are going to go bottom lane with the blue team, and mid lane, I think, oh no, we're recalling with the red team. And this guy should really recall as well, although he is agile enough to make this work. Even if Tristana jumped for him, he can still make it out pretty easily. Because, yeah, well, there's not a lot else she can do. She can do a little bit of damage, I guess, but yeah. She can't really kill him if she doesn't slow him. And Tristana now back in mid lane. So finally we are going to get into, well, team fighting phase, I guess, for both teams. Vi has arrived here as well. This guy is now split pushing. And yeah, he has 33 minions. He has twice the minions of his AD carry, which is kind of crazy. Of course, the best way to counter this kind of a strategy, as I said, is just to push top and bottom lane. Top lane has been pushed by this team, but for them to get 2 turrets, so for the red team to get 2 turrets would be insanely dangerous. As in insanely dangerous. Because by the time you push up to here, so if you get the second turret, you're so exposed and you lost so much farm that it doesn't really matter. That Nivea frostbite, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's called frostbite, okay. It actually traveled through here and then sideways to the other side. Yeah, that was not how that animation was supposed to work. Obviously it's supposed to rotate with the animation, but it didn't, which made it look kind of retarded. But yeah, well, it always does when someone pulls off kind of a dash in well, in mid-cast of a targeted skill. Obviously skill shots are not affected by that, but targeted skills, yeah, they are affected by all kinds of crazy things. I mean, the Malphite Q, the seismic shard or whatever it's called, that actually does a similar thing. It will go like this and then make a sharp turn to where you're dashing. But at least it turns. This one didn't turn. Anyhow, we are currently 7-8, so we are 1 kill behind. Sorry, ahead, but we are pretty far behind in damage. Gold, sorry, because it's 3 turrets to 2. Also, the enemies have just more farm, and yeah, that's the basic way to defeat this strategy. Just get more farm, and of course, getting a dragon would definitely constitute getting more farm. And there you go, going on this Lee Sin character. Already used his Q there, which is kind of strange because, well, I didn't expect him to want to go in with his gap closer, because now he can't really close the gap anymore. And of course now he has it back and is going to use it again, and well, they're not going to get the kill. That's the short story of it. Let's see. It is no, it is Anivia who is getting tagged up. She has no mana, she has no blue buff, because they have no jungler and they have no laning assignments at all. It is just all over the place with this, and yeah, we see recalls. Yeah, it's kind of nice to see on the minimap what people are doing. Obviously it makes that the coin, the little circular thing on the minimap, becomes even bigger, so it becomes even more complicated to see who is there. It would be nice if they just made something that that actually allows you to see who is there, but then everyone that is there. So not just like one here. For example, these two are going to overlap on the minimap, and if they're still pretty far away from each other. If they're like this, if they cross each other or run together, then it is pretty hard to see that there are 2 guys there. Well, it's impossible to see there are 2 guys there. And that goes for melee champions fighting as well. You can't see that there are multiple champions there, and that makes it really hard to see the battle. And so the progress of the battle from like a split-second watch at or look at the minimap, because yeah, it's just all over the place. And yeah, if I can't see how many people are there, what does this guy do? He placed the turret in tower or a ward in tower range, and he didn't jump to it because it would have been a silly thing to do. Anyway, Anivia gets back up, and oh, this guy might actually die. No, he's going to stay alive at no HP. And Master Yi coming in. Does he have an ultimate? Yeah, he does have an ultimate. Oh, he didn't have it up, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see if he can actually make this. Yeah, there you go. Of course, the Alpha Strike was good enough to finish that, because he has a pretty decent amount of AP by now. And he is going to heal back up, use his Alpha Strike, and then get all of these minions. Great last hitting skills here. He missed one there, but yeah, normally we see people missing all of the last hit after they Alpha Strike and, well, get all the minions to well, very low percent health. But in this case he did okay, and he did get the blue buff here. I don't know if he took the actual blue buff or if he killed someone that had blue buff, because I don't know if Vi had the blue buff. I think it was this guy. No, he doesn't have blue buff. What am I talking about? I don't know. Whatever. Talking about all kinds of crap. Yeah, we are going to get a double kill here. I don't know who is going to get the kills, of course. Oh, nicely done there. Came in from the side and sniped his target immediately. And yeah, bye-bye Tristana. Mid-jump. Excellent. Excellent. Anyhow, yeah, what are we now going to do, guys? Well, Master E is going to heal up. He's saying, screw you guys, I'm just healing up. And wow, another kill. I can't believe that this blue team is just still fighting. What they should do, as I said, is just farm. I mean, up top here, there's so much farm to be had. There's a new minion wave already coming in. Same for bottom lane. If they just held the turret top in bottom lane, it's okay. I mean, this team can push in. You send like 2 or 3, well, probably 3 people to defend against the 5, and you can hold off this lane for quite a long time. So the first 2 turrets. The third turret, of course, by then you should have a full team again. But man, they failed hard at that. And yeah, that's of course no good. You want to be very aggressive against this in well, in the right way, not just by running in 5 versus 5, because, well, that doesn't work. That's what they did here. And oh, this guy is so dead. So he got out at low health, and then Cards comes in from behind and just says, oh, thank you. Triple kill for the blue team. Double kill for Cards. And this guy is going to go down as well. Look at those dodges, man. That's boots. And that's why you get boots. Oh, a nice dodge, because he didn't cast the wall on, well, on the right spot. You should, of course, cast the wall on top of your opponent, not in front of him. And yeah, because that makes them able to dodge it. And wow, nicely done. Actually dodges everything here. And yeah, that wasn't going to work. And even if that was going to work, he gave so much time for Anivia to get that egg back up. Okay, it still wasn't up, but yeah, if you're going to ult, you might as well ult straight away. But yeah, apparently not realizing that level 1 ultimate really doesn't do any damage. I don't know what level he is, I can't see. But yeah, the blue team gets another dragon, and the red team is kind of falling too far behind. They're 2k gold behind because of the 2 dragons now. And even though they picked up 1 more turret by now, they're still behind. Of course, it doesn't feel like that, and that's mainly what it's about in the game. Most of the time, it's not even about how far you are actually behind, or ahead. It's how far you feel you're ahead or behind. Because most people will actually give up when they see a score like 20 to 14. Because they're like, well, we're not going to make this this work. This team, not so much. This team is really still fighting, and Asriel should be able to get out of this, no problem. What was this guy doing? He just pulverized for no reason at all. And Master Yi over here going to get some... Wow. He is really just competing with the card straight up. Oh, that flash! Holy crap! Oh my god, that was the most awesome flash ever!